This message is for Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce only blink 3 times if you need help, because, I mean, congratulations, but I was not expecting this to go this far. Like, you're really getting married to Taylor? Yeah, like, I don't know. He done lost the swag, he lost the touch, like, and he's a little chunky now. I don't like this.
Everyone deserves love. I'm not a hater. I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, and I never really got into her and Travis Kelce's relationship, but I see that they're newly engaged, and I'm really happy for them. I'm starting to believe that, okay, maybe this was real. However, I would be lying if I didn't say his whole everything changed. His whole style since he dated Kayla. He had a black previous girlfriend, and his whole style, like, we love Travis Kelce. It was hella hard eyes for Travis Kelce, but it seems like his whole demeanor has changed. He has like the Hitler mustache. He's dressing really preppy. He's not, like, he lost his culture. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like,
and let's not forget that Travis Kelce cosplayed being a wigger for years to get to his fetish. And when he got done with his fetish, he went back to the other side and morphed into a state trooper.
Listen, I am so happy for Taylor Swift and her engagement. She deserves love. All the heartbreak and breakups she's been through over the past decades, she deserves her fairy tale ending. But Travis fucking Kelce, I'm side-eyeing him. You know what I mean? Because his dating history, what do you mean? You dated nothing but women of color and black women, and then somehow you switched up your persona and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift. Something is not sitting right with me and that man. Happy for Taylor Swift though, but Travis fucking Kelce, he doesn't seem like a sincere person. There's something, cause what do you mean? The last few women you dated were brown.
Mark my words, I would not be surprised if Travis Kelce gets engaged with Taylor Swift very soon.
And I was right, because my theory doesn't fail. For those who weren't following along, I made a video called The 5 Types of White Men That Date Black Women, and people in my comments had all said that Travis Kelce was type number 1. If you want the context or want to know the 5 types, I'm going to pin it in my profile. Type number 1, Travis Kelce. I predicted just last week when I posted that video that they're going to get engaged very soon. And just like my theory says, there are certain types of men that will date specific types of women over and over again, but when he is ready to settle down and get married, he's going to go to where he believes he belongs. So what did I do? I broke down type number 1 using Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift as a perfect analysis, because it defines exactly what I was saying when it comes to type number 1, types of white guys. And my think pieces and using them as an example for this one is to give you a lesson. For women of color who date with intention, that despite the fact that all his exes look like you have to be able to determine if he's going to marry a you. Not saying it's wrong, not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying that as a woman, you have to protect yourself, and you should be able to determine that early on so that you don't waste your time.
And Travis Kelce had to date Taylor Swift because dating a black woman was only bringing down his marketability. Since dating Taylor Swift, his marketability, his profile, and endorsements have significantly increased. Travis Kelce obviously has a type, but his type was not going to get him where he is now. In fact, I have no doubt that his people, his managers, and whoever is managing him has told him, hey, we want you to be the next Tom Brady, and dating black women are not going to get you there. We need you to market yourself as the most American football player that America has ever seen in a long time. And by doing that, you're going to date the most all-American pop culture icon that we can think of, and that's Taylor Swift. Continuing to date black women was only going to devalue him and his career.
In very surprising news, Travis Kelce has proposed to Taylor Swift. While I was under the impression this whole shit was fake, I still think it is, but I also still knew that they was going to get married because there is nowhere else left for either one of them to fucking go. Who the fuck else could she possibly fucking date? That would make sense. Her next option was to do like a director or somebody obscure who just also happened to be rich, but she loves attention. So that was not gonna work. Go get a great athlete. Cool. For him, you're definitely chopped because all the black girls is not fucking with you no more, and the white girls don't want to date Taylor Swift ex. So you might as well stay where the fuck you at. Also, where the fuck it can't get no better. You know that CTE kick in your last, that Super Bowl was not a good game for you, Trav. And I'm from Cleveland Heights. That was not a good game for you in particular. You are definitely on your last leg in this fucking league, which is totally fine. You know, we age. That's cool. But you also could not go get a billionaire bitch. So y'all might as well stay together and get married and have y'all some lily white babies. I'm not offended at this. I don't hate this.
Friend, pick up the phone. This is not a drill. This is not a fucking drill. This is not a drill! I'm gagged. I'm gagged.
congratulations to them. So listen, the life of a showgirl is probably going to be filled with ballads and nasty stuff. Kids, cover your ears. I'm here for it. Bye.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't understand why people are like having a giant reaction to Taylor Swift getting engaged. Like, she's not the same person she was when she started making music. She's an older woman. She with a man she really likes or seems to like it was kind of inevitable to me.
So as somebody who doesn't really watch football, like I watch it with my partner, and doesn't know a lot about who players are or their backstory, I find Travis Kelce to be so interesting. I was just watching something like the players coming out of the tunnel in their outfits or whatever, and I didn't know who the fuck he was. Isn't it? It's so interesting that nigga white again. It's a true definition of they want the rhythm and not the blues. I am not surprised by it. I just think to clock this transition in real time, from the hair, the style of dress, switching girlfriends, clearly, it's just like the minstrelsy that we allow. Like, they be playing in our face all the time. And it's so, like, was this the same person that was just front row at the ESPYs rapping with Lil Wayne? Talking about what's a goon to a goblin? Now this nigga looks like, I don't, like, MacGyver. I'm just so confused by why we think this should be okay. Like, we shouldn't have allowed it from the beginning.
This is for Kayla Nicole. I mean, I know all this going on against with Taylor and Travis. I'm an older woman, you know, I don't have anything against Taylor, but I'm just going to tell you this. Deep down, I think a lot of us are feeling like, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a serious bullet. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure the Swifties can come after me. Again, I'm too old. Nobody cares. I don't care. So come after me. Kayla, you're good. Move on with your life, hun. You did a good job.
Congratulations to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. They done got engaged, honey. About to get married, honey. Congratulations to them. But I need y'all to go over there and check on Shea Butter Twitter. Check on the Shade Room. Them comments in shambles, honey. Child, they thought a little twerk, a little booty was gonna keep a white man. Shit. Once he went black, he went right back and went flat, okay? Nah, y'all gotta go check on Kayla Nicole, because the last time those two made news, she wrote an essay. She wrote a dissertation for the internet, and we don't want to catch her sounding like this the next time we see her.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
Because you know that podcast room about to go crazy. But shout out to these two. It's a true loaf story. Niggas secured the bread and the bag. Who cares if she don't have ass?
Number one, stop literally praising men who date black women. It really makes us look goofy. It makes us look like we don't feel like we're deserving. Like, y'all, it's not a big deal that he dated black women before. But the point of this is stop letting non-black people cosplay as us, and we praise them for it. Like, now he look like this. He look like he would whip you. He look like he would beat you with a stick with a badge number. Do you understand what I'm saying? But before you looking like a egro. You know what I'm saying? He looking like a wigger. You understand what I'm saying? But do you see that? Do you see how they cosplay and they switch up? That's very weird. That's very, very weird. Another point I want to make. Let's look at all these black women who are 10s, right? And this is what I mean when I say black women have to be the best to get the higher ups. But then let's look at her. No offense to my girl Tay, but Taylor is an average non-black woman. She doesn't compete looks-wise with any of these women. But I really rest my case there. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all black women, they expect the best out of us, the best bodies, the best looks, everything. And non-black women don't have to do that. They just get to be average, bare minimum, like barely cute. No tea to Taylor. She's just a very average looking woman to me. But anyway, shout out to the new couple.
For men, the optics of marriage means way more than marrying someone happily and being with the person that you actually want to be. If you haven't heard already, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are now engaged, and I cannot say that I am shocked. Although it can be very easy to want to take Hollywood relationships and marriages with a grain of salt, I really do feel as though Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense for Travis Kelce to marry. Because we all know, based on Travis Kelce's history, if he were to marry the woman that he would be happy with, he would have married a black woman. Hence, why when he had the most freedom and why when he had the least amount of his optics being put in the equation, that's why he was with black women, because it really didn't matter then. The optics weren't going to make much of a difference because he hadn't won a Super Bowl. He hadn't been, this big, this popular. And under patriarchy, you have to, as a man, you have to practice patriarchy.
Well, Taylor Swift has just announced in a barrage of pictures that she will be now marrying NFL player Travis Kelce. Now, there was a lot of controversy behind their relationship because he had a very public relationship with his former girlfriend that he had for 6 years. Never married her, don't think they got engaged, but he was with Kayla, a black woman, for 6 years. This is Kayla Nicole, very educated baddie, and I hate to even bring her up in this situation because we got a lot of mutual friends, but girl, I'm doing it for the story. So when her and Travis Kelce was together, they were together from 2017 to 2022. And I'm sure she was like, 6 years being together, where's my ring at? He had the fade. He was giving very much John B, but thicker, finer, okay? And he had all the swag and sauce in the world. He got with Taylor Swift, and just like Taylor Swift said in that caption, he turned into a gym teacher. He went from a dreamboat into a dork. He turned to a dork, didn't he? And Taylor Swift is loving it. She want him dorky as ever, baby. And I ain't mad at her. I like Taylor Swift. First of all, I've been to a Taylor Swift concert. Everybody there had on blue jeans and black Chuck Taylors. Everybody did. And she rocked the house. She rocked the house down boots. She's a really good artist live. She killed it live. I like her music. I like how she cusses men out through her music when she's done with them. And she's always stood on the right side of history. But baby, it's interesting to me. He was with Taylor Swift 2 years. And he knew he already wanted to be engaged. He was with Kayla for 6. 6 years she cannot get back. 2017, I was 27. 2022, I was 32. That's a huge chunk of your life that you could have been dating somebody that was ready in 2 years. So I really feel kind of bad for what Travis did to Kayla, even though I'm sure she was jet set, jet life with him. So I'm sure they had a great time, but you kind of wasted that lady's years. I like that. But you're not going to waste Taylor's. Taylor Swift is a year older than me. Her and my best friend have the same birthday down to the day. Brittany's birthday is December 13th, 1989, and so is Taylor's. So I know this girl down to the T. She did whatever she had to do to get her man, and baby, she got him down the aisle. So congratulations, Taylor Swift. I would like to see the Swiftie baby, and I hope that it can sing.
Black women, come in here. Let's talk for 2 seconds. Stop. Don't you fucking scroll. Bring your ass in here so we can have this conversation real quick, okay? Y'all know I don't get up on here doing all this other crazy stuff, and I don't really be out here cussing and doing stuff like that, at least not on these people's neck. But today, we have to have a little conversation real quick, okay? I'm scrolling, and lo and behold, on my feed comes across Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce engagement. Congratulations to you guys, okay? Kudos, okay? But I also seen a couple of feeds with some of us, some black women, talking about how, oh, he really doesn't like her. This is that and the third. And she's not pretty. She's just average. This is that and the third. Stop. 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 We should never be posting no stuff like that. We are supposed to be above, like, y'all not above that stuff yet? Like, that's so kindergarten. That's elementary shit right there. Okay? Why are you calling this girl ugly? This girl is not, Taylor is not ugly. Stop it. She's just not your type, but she's not ugly. You have society saying this type of person is what's cute. Stop it. He finds her cute. He got her. She think he fine. Stop it. And then y'all had the nerves to be bringing Kayla Nicole into it. Y'all got the nerves to be saying, well, you know, Kayla's black. He really likes black. Is this and the third? You don't know what the hell them people relationship was like. Kayla is possibly happy going to, I don't like, why are you bringing her up into this shit? Like, it just is bothering me really bad